contemplate, do the meditation for a long time. If Siddhasana is difficult, you can bring other foot also on the ground. We have been covering the Hatha Yoga, Nadi, Shodana, Pranayama. The Hatha Yoga, the name itself, it's a Hatha. Hatha has two letters, Ha and Ta. Two letters, it's made up of two letters. Ha means hum. It's a two bijakshara, Ha. Hum, and Ta means tum. There are two bijaksharas are there in Hatha Yoga, hum and tum. The Hatha Yoga, that Ha means hum, is a sun center. It's a tum means moon center. Balancing the sun center and moon center in the body is called as Hatha Yoga. Balancing the masculine personality and feminine personality in our body is called as Hatha Yoga. Balancing the emotional personality and balancing the rational personality in us is called as yoga. If you are only a rational thinker, he is not fit for philosophy. If you are only emotional person, he or she also is not fit for sadhana. You need to have both. Hatha Yoga means balancing both. In the body, it's a hum. I mentioned hum. Hum means hana. Hum means consumption. Consumption, decaying. If only the sun is active, body starts decaying quickly. Tum, we need a tum. Moon should be there. Moon is a nourishing part. We need a nourishing and consumption, balancing that one. And if the only sun is active, body starts decaying very quickly. As I mentioned in the beginning, that people in the 20 years, in 20s, 30s, they think it's overworked, stress, overworked. We feel already old. It's sun has taken over, that no energy. The tum, that's why tum is the bijakshara, is at the crown, in the back of your head. Traditionally, people used to have a here, that stup, here, the shika is there. That purpose of that one shika, it applies and at the end they put a knot. It applies a pressure. It applies a pressure here. It awakens the moon center. And hum is the bijakshara in the Vishuddha chakra. Vishuddha chakra. We say, he or she told me that way, I can't swallow. It's a poison. Poison has accumulated here. It's a hum and a tum. Tum is a bijakshara, nourishing part. That's why nourishing, it's a moon. The amrita from here comes down and trickles the whole body. If the sun is predominant, it doesn't give an opportunity for the moon to function. Not much of nourishment happen. Amrita is not trickling down. Only the sun starts, it's taking over. It's a purpose of doing various asanas, various mudras are there, how to activate the moon center. If you start, if the moon is active, that's so much of radiance in that person's face, so much of energy, so much of glow in that person's face. And it's a person maybe around 60s, 70s, still bubbling with energy. Where that energy is coming from? It's a moon center. It's a moon center. And as I mentioned last week, in the body, rivers are flowing. It's a symbolic. Ganga is flowing and Yamuna is flowing. When women with long hair, when they tie the hair, we see only the two strains, Ganga and Yamuna, only we see only two strains. But there is an underlining third current is there, third stream is there, it is hidden. When you tie the hair also, third stream, it's hidden. So it's apparent is Ganga and Yamuna, two streams. Ida and Pingala is seen. Ida means moon, Pingala means sun. Only those two streams are seen. The underlining current, Saraswati, it's hidden within. Doing the Nadi Shodana Pranayama, you activate both Ganga and Yamuna. Like I gave an example in the earlier class, like in the traditionally, when you churn a cream with the wooden ladle, you tie the rope and pull. Ganga and Yamuna, you are churning. What is the purpose of churning? The cream is converted into butter. The cream of our personality should come up. Now our personality is a mixture of good and bad. The bad things, negative things should settle down, and the cream of our personality should rise up. And full exploiting our full cream of our personality is our sadhana and path of liberation. That's what it says, our Shastra. Everyone has a cream of personality. We don't give an opportunity for the cream to come out. And when you start doing that one, cream of our personality should rise up through the Sushumna Nadi, in the central Nadi, through the Ajna, this Kundalini, awakening the Kundalini, that from the Mooladhara, when the energy starts rising up, we go through various emotions. And how do you know that your Prana Shakti, when you start doing that one, it has entered the Sushumna Nadi. In the Shastra, that in the Hatha Yoga, they talk about when the prana starts entering to the Sushumna Nadi, how do you hear? I go to many music concerts. I hear only the outer sound. But yogi, when he or she does the sadhana, when the energy starts going through the Sushumna Nadi, in the Anahata Chakra, when it starts coming here, Anahata, name is Hatha, means it's a vibration. It's a Anahata, no vibration. Sound without vibration. What we know, science, physics talk about the sound with vibration. There is a wave. Sound is a wave, but here, yogi experiences the sound. He or she hears the sound. Omkara. That nada one hears. It's like in the Veena nada or flute, it's a fine tune nada with a om, that nada. That means it's an indicator. Yes, the prana is going through the Sushumna Nadi. And Mahanarayana Upanishad, and the same mantra has come in, it's a Kathopanishad. Both of them it talks about. And it's just doing the Nadi Shodana, left nostril and right nostril. Is it enough for awakening that one? It says it is to a certain extent, it is enough, but it's not sustainable. Energy will drop. How to sustain that one? Kathopanishad and Mahanarayana Upanishad says, Hruda Manisha Manasabi Klupto Ya Enam Vidura Amritaste Bhavanti. Hruda Manisha. Hruda means heart. Heart center. Manisha is a head. Your intellectual, your emotional personality and intellectual personality. You have to balance that one. How do you balance the emotional personality to the devotion, bhakti, surrender? Surrender to not each and everything. Bhakti means not becoming a feeble person. Bhakti means it's a very strong, devoted to the cosmic principle. Because of, always aware, because of him, I am what I am. Surrender to the principle. Surrender. Flip through the pages. Surrender to the universal cosmic energies. Surrender to that one. Ishtadev. Surrender to the Ishtadevata. Devotion should be there. Devotion, not a mere blind belief, blind devotion, coupled with manisha, with jnana, coupled with jnana. Jnana purvakta bhakti. Not it's a blind bhakti, not only drive jnana, bhakti and jnana together. When you start contemplating, manasa bikluptam, that suppress the mind. Mind has to, now whatever we are thinking, we think and act. And in the Shastra it says, suppress the mind. Mind has let you down. Stop your mind. Mind, let it stop thinking. Unmani bhava, mana unmani. Suppress the mind, and that whatever you experience, that one, that amritatva, it will take you further through the ajna chakra, through the amritatva. You experience that one, amritatva. And unmani bhava, suppressing the mind, that when mind is not active, everyone has experienced that one. When I am deep asleep, and this morning Sumana asked me, did you hear the alarm going off? I said, no, that I didn't hear. When the mind also has stopped, when I awake, when I get up, I say, I slept, I didn't know anything. Mind also has stopped, and bliss is there. But that is one bliss. Sleeping is one bliss, but I did not know I was in bliss. When in the meditation, even the mind also stops. Many people, they say when they meditate, I see the vision. They say, scripture says, what you see the vision, it is also a creation of your mind. Mind also has to stop. When you stop, when I visualize and think, it is a mind visualization. Mind also has to stop. Then the soul, Jiva, Ananda Swarupa, starts thinking, it starts tuning itself to the Paramatma. It starts getting the two magnet in the electric motor, stator and the rotor. Rotor gets tuned with the stator. It's a start tuning itself. That is it's a manasabi klipto, enam vidura amritaste bhavanti. The purpose of Nadi Shodana Pranayama, purpose of sadhana, that whatever Vedanti talks about, whatever Hatha Yoga talks about, they are talking about the same thing, and but in different languages. That the purpose, that when you understand what they are talking, what these are talking are identical, then your sadhana, you enjoy your sadhana. Your sadhana becomes deeper. And in the Mahanarayana Upanishad and Hatha Yoga, they gives the guidelines, whether you have reached certain level, what are the indication. Instead of asking that, what do you think, where I am, it says there are the signposts are there. When you hear the nada, when you enter nada, that means you are on the right track. Proceed. Do not fear. Do not fear. Continue the journey. And slowly be devoted. Last week I talked about, Hatha Yoga talks about one of the secrets of successful sadhana, devotion to the Lord and faith in the teacher. And always cheerful and perseverance. Don't give up. Whatever you take up, do not give up. And when you continue deeper and deeper, you will be that Hatha Yoga, the meaning we have to realize. It's otherwise it is only a meaning. It's only a lexicon meaning, what it means. We have to actualize that one. That is the purpose of Hatha Yoga. We will do the Nadi Shodana Pranayama.